and Ghana is popping. Traveling throughout Africa has been has been such a blessing and has been so amazing for me. And I just feel like being here, honestly, has been one of the best life experiences that I have had. I've learned so much about Ghana, about Africa, about myself, and such an amazing experience. And I don't know, like Africa has become like my peace. It's become like another home for me. I feel so connected to this entire continent.
Because of the standard of education in Ghana, it has really helped a lot of foreigners come to Africa, especially come to Ghana to school. This lady gives 10 reasons why she left the state to school in Ghana. Please, if you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for always coming back. If you are new here, you are highly welcome. Please do not make it your last by subscribing.
10 reasons why I chose to study in Accra, Ghana as my study abroad site. For those who don't know, I am a sophomore in college. I attend New York University, which is in Manhattan, and NYU allows us to study abroad. They have a lot of study abroad sites, such as Abu Dhabi, London, Paris, etc. But I chose Accra, Ghana as my study abroad site. So basically the first reason why I chose to study away at NYU Accra is because I wanted to go somewhere that wasn't westernized. I wanted to experience cultures and a society that did not follow the exact same way as America, because I don't know, I just didn't see the point in studying somewhere that was exactly like America. And obviously Ghana is not like America in many ways. So the second reason was to get out of my comfort zone. Before I came to Ghana, I had never even left the United States. Like, I had been completely just like living life in only seeing one perspective, experiencing one way, and things like that. And so I kind of just like wanted to get out of my comfort zone, experience new food, new dance, new language, new people, and just kind of like step outside of what I was so used to. The third reason is because I wanted to expand my knowledge, by seeing Africa for myself. My family is Cape Verdean, and Cape Verde is located on the west coast of Africa. So I do know a lot about my African culture at least. But I wanted to experience like Africa for myself. Like, it's one thing for my family members to tell me about Cape Verde, to tell me about Africa, in the place that they've been, but I wanted to experience it firsthand. I wanted to see like, what is Ghana like? What is the people like? How do they interact? And I wanted to like just stop being ignorant to what I didn't know and just learn about somewhere like firsthand. Or the fourth reason that I came to Ghana is because it was the cheapest, I'm pretty sure it was the cheapest NYU abroad site. The other sites, are pretty expensive, not only in terms of travel, but in terms of like living there. And so since I would be spending 4 months in a new place, I had to think strategically, like in terms of money. And so the ticket to Ghana itself was pretty expensive. Like, I mean, you're traveling outside the country. It was, obviously expensive, but like actually, living here and, doing things is not as expensive. And so if it was going to be good for my pocket, I just felt like it was a win-win situation. So the fifth reason, sorry, y'all, I'm looking at my laptop because I have these things like written out. So the fifth reason was to learn about Ghana's history and how it relates to me as a Cape Verdean woman. Basically, I wanted to compare my culture with Ghana's culture. Since both of the countries are in Africa, what are the similarities? What are the differences? How do I relate to Ghanaians? How do Ghanaians relate to Cape Verdeans as a whole? And how do our histories connect? How do they not connect? How do they relate with it? Like things like that. Just kind of like compare and contrast the two countries to each other. And then also, one of the biggest, I was like, you know what? The warmth. It is hot here in Ghana, and it is always either 80 degrees, not even it's always 84 or above. It is warm and just, I love the heat. I love the sun. I don't know. The sun makes me happy. I didn't want to be in a place where I would experience winter. Cause in New York, winter is 8 months. I swear. And I did not want to go through that again. So I was like, I'm gonna go somewhere warm during winter time, and I'm gonna just have like a year-long summer. And that's basically what I'm doing right now, and I'm really enjoying it. Another reason why I chose to study in Ghana was for the internship opportunities. NYU Accra really promotes the fact that they have a lot of volunteering opportunities and a lot of internship opportunities. And to build my resume and just kind of like work in a place that was completely new to me, I thought like having an internship at a study away site would just like really be great. So I'm currently interning at an NGO in Accra, and it's honestly one of the best things I've experienced. I'm interacting with a lot of children. I'm learning how an NGO works, because one day I might want to open an NGO myself. And so like I'm learning a lot of things, and I really do appreciate the fact that I can intern here, even though like I'm not here on a work visa or anything. Like I still have that opportunity. Another reason why I chose to study here was basically to humble myself. I feel like in America, I'm going to speak for myself, I had a lot of things just at my fingertips, and like everything was so easily accessible. And I just wanted to like kind of humble myself and like experience a place where things aren't as easy to get, or resources aren't as easy to find, and people just live a much more simple life. I feel like I've never experienced such a simple life as I am here. And I'm really grateful for this opportunity and just a chance to like live a completely different way. Like you're just happy with whatever it is that you have, kind of thing. And so I just like wanted to humble myself and understand that I am very, privileged and blessed with all the things in my life. And like coming here has really taught me that. And it's also just allowed me to like take in like just a simple lifestyle that I really do love, and that has made me extremely happy. But also like enjoy Africa. So basically I'm here on like African soil, studying its history, studying the people, the society, the cultures, while also like completely engaging in that same culture, that same society, being on that same soil. And the last reason that I came to Accra, Ghana, was because it's Africa. I'm African. I wanted to be, closer to where my family comes from, and kind of just like understand myself, like my identity a lot better, and just, I don't know, like come to the motherland, like actually come here and experience it for myself. I feel like Africa, being here and witnessing all of its amazingness, and stepping out of my ignorance, stepping out of like the things that I didn't know, and just like learning so many things about a beautiful place that not everyone not everyone appreciates or talks about as something, a place that's so amazing. I wanted to experience it firsthand, and just popping. Ghana is popping. Traveling throughout Africa has been such a blessing and has been so amazing for me. And I just feel like being here, honestly, has been one of the best life experiences that I have had. I've learned so much about Ghana, about Africa, about myself. And it's been like such an amazing experience. And I don't know, like Africa has become like my peace. It's become like another home for me. I feel so connected to this entire continent. It's actually ridiculous. And like, I don't know, being here has just made me so happy. It's made me a new person, honestly. Like I love the person that Ghana has turned me into. It's made me see life in a completely different perspective. It's made me see people in a different way. Everyone is so welcoming. Everyone wants you to feel like you belong. And it's just, I don't know, it's been an amazing experience. I am having the time of my life.
This lady have really give a lot of valid points and a valid reason why she chose to move to Ghana to school. And this is the first time she's coming to Africa. She have never been to Africa before. So for her to come to Ghana to school, you can mean that it's a really big deal. And I'm so happy that she have a wonderful experience here. She learned a lot from Ghana. According to her, she see what she said. Coming to Ghana was one of the best decisions she have made so far, because she have learned a lot about Africa, history, how the people behave in Ghana, the culture, the way people live in Ghana. She have helped her to shape in her life how to live in other Africa countries and other continents she find herself. Despite the fact that she came here for education, but trust me, she have actually learned a lot of lessons, life lessons. These are lessons that you can never get even in schools. When you travel to countries, The lesson you get from those countries, you can never get it anywhere. Even your parents cannot teach you those lessons. They go with you anywhere you go. So when this lady come to Ghana, she has really learned a lot from Ghana and Africa at large. According to her, she have never come to Africa before, but so coming to Ghana have really helped us so much. When it comes to educational system in Ghana, the leaders, the Minister of Education, the President, they put in the work to make sure Ghana education is rating #1. In fact, when it comes to Africa, Ghana is among the leading countries when it comes to education. The leaders are putting in the work. Ghana is making us proud in Africa. When people want to come to Africa to school, they always think of coming to Ghana to school in Ghana. Even my fellow Nigerians, they also love to come to Ghana to school. Ghana have really make to change that narrative that, oh, there's nothing in Africa. Ghana is really trying to put Africa to the map. Even some people come here to learn how to speak English. Some Francophone country, they come to Ghana to learn how to speak English, to study English here in Ghana. A lot of amazing schools in Ghana are able to visit some of the government schools and also some of the university in Ghana. I told me the day I went there, I was so amazed to see the level, the standard of quality of education. I have the privilege to have some conversation with some of the students there, but I didn't film any of the process because that day it was beautifully rainy, so I was not able to film the process. I was able to ask some of the students questions about the schools, their lecturers, their departments, how is the school going, and they share a lot of amazing experience about the university in Ghana. So when it comes to education, there's nothing to worry about. At least I can tell you that for free. When it comes to educational system, Ghana is doing amazing. Even their government school, their SHS school, their junior high school, any level of education, they are putting the work to give a quality and standard of education in the country. So please, at this point, if you have not liked the video, do me well by liking the video, okay? And don't forget to also subscribe to the channel. Turn on notification bell so whenever I post a new video, you're not going to miss out on my amazing content. Share with a friend who would love to watch this video with you. Drop your thought and your comment below of what you think of the video, and I will see you in my next video. Bye for now and stay blessed.